everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today I will be doing a short vlog on the 10 most anticipated books that I'm looking forward to for 2021. And I will have part 2 of me reading Maybe You Should Talk to Someone tomorrow because my eyes are burning from reading so long yesterday. So this is what I have planned for today. Anyway, I will make sure that the books are right here and that I state the dates, and maybe if you guys want to, you can read with me. All my social media is down below, so if you want to join me on reading one of those when they come out, I would love for us to do that. First off, I'm looking forward to a novel called One of the Good Ones by Micah and Maritza Moonlight. It releases January 5th. It is about a girl, Ketsie Smith, who goes to a rally and sadly gets murdered there. And her sister and her family have to kind of deal with the aftermath of that and why she's coined as like one of the good ones and what deems people worthy to be missed when they pass away and what doesn't, and how they overcome that. I am excited to read that because what does deem people worthy of being missed? I don't understand that. Lately, the world has been kind of up in arms about racial issues, and I feel pulled towards the fight against it just because even at the beginning of this year, I had some racism directed at me, so that wasn't super fun, and so I'm getting more passionate about fighting against that and learning more about what I can, and I just feel like it was so uncomfortable and I want to do what I can to prevent it for others. I just wish that we were able to just kind of like live our lives as long as we're kind, and I don't know why people have to have a say into who we love or who we are or what our skin color is, where we're from. It just seems kind of silly, so I'm really excited to see the viewpoint in this, and especially since it has like an emotional aspect of loss and family in it as well. I'm really looking forward to it. That is One of the Good Ones, and it comes out on January 5th. The second book I'm looking forward to is called Girl A by Abigail Dean, and it comes out February 2nd. This novel is about a girl who escapes captivity, and in order to overcome the trauma and the past to move forward in her life, she has to go back, which is essentially her childhood home. And she has to kind of come to terms with her siblings and like the hell that she experienced in this house in order to move forward. I think this plot sounds a lot like something I would vibe with a lot, especially since I love stories of overcoming and kind of clawing your way out of the darkness kind of thing. I also have childhood trauma, so I always am looking forward to other people's perspectives on how they dealt with that. Even if it's fiction, having a story where someone overcomes or goes forward in life without carrying all that stuff around is really inspiring to me, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm pretty sure this book is going to make me cry, so I'll probably have tissues around for this one. Is Girl A, and it comes out on February 2nd. Another one that comes out on February 2nd is Makeup and Breakup by Lily Menon. And it's about these two people, a man and a woman, who kind of are post-fling with each other. And they both create apps, one called Makeup, the other called Breakup. And it kind of just seems like, wow, these people are not meant to be together. But they end up in like adjacent offices right next to each other. I don't know what adjacent means, just don't mind me. Anyway, they end up in offices that are right next to each other, and they actually have to like kind of deal with that. And I think it's kind of a love story, so I assume they maybe get back together or find some way through that. It looks really fun and cheesy. I actually love cheesy anything. I love like smiley, cringy, cliche stuff most of the time. I will have a video on tropes that I hate later on this month, so watch out for that. But I love cheesiness, and I'm like one of the person who watches Hallmark movies like this. And it's like, please kiss now. So, and I definitely need something that's like more fluffy and romantic and light reading, especially since I have quite a few thrillers and serious books on here, and I definitely need a pick-me-up after. That's Makeup and Breakup that comes out on February 2nd as well. The fourth book I'm looking forward to is Siri, Who Am I? And that is by Sam Cheetah. I think it's I'll have like the book right here, but I'm not sure how to say that last name. It's about a social media influencer who loses her memory from a brain injury, and she kind of has to figure out who she is and what she does for her life through her social media accounts, and she's not super impressed with what she's seeing. And I think that that's actually a really cool concept and premise, because I think a lot of us post only our best parts on social media and not like what we actually live through and our daily lives. I don't think it's realistic of what a lot of us post, so I'm looking forward to seeing this character kind of change her life to be a bit more realistic and less fancy and made up. I think it'll be pretty insightful, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how that is, and it also looks pretty funny. So that book comes out on January 12th. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention, these are not in date order. These are in order of how I found them. So if you write them down, write the date, because this is definitely not in chronological order of release. It is in order of how I found them. So whoops. Anyway, that comes out on January. Game Changer by Neil Shusterman comes out on February 9th. It is about a man, or young man, I guess, on a football team who gets hit super hard in the game, and he kind of gets like shoved into multiple dimensions where he kind of perceives and goes through his life from different perspectives of other people that he never understood or didn't like, and how he kind of comes to terms of like the person he is and grows about that, and grows through that. I think it's sort of like a coming of age sci-fi time travel dimension thing. And Neil Shusterman is a really awesome writer. He wrote the book Scythe, and I've heard super, super good things about that. I haven't read it yet, but I've had a lot of people recommend it. So this book sounds super exciting to me. And I really love multiple perspective books. If he's gonna go into different perspectives from people he doesn't like, I'm really, really interested in seeing that. That's The Game Changer by Neil Shusterman, coming out on February 9th. The next book is Clara and the Sun. It looks really intriguing because it's about an artificial friend, whatever that is, who is in a shop, and it kind of talks from the perspective of this item thing in the shop, and it ponders the people who come in and out and people who walk by, and sort of like a different look at humanity from a different lens, I suppose. I'm really excited about that, again, because I love multiple perspectives, especially when things are personified. I love when things are personified. I name everything. Like, I've named my car. Its name is Janet. Whenever something is like written from a thing's perspective or something that isn't human, I really, really enjoy those. So like All Systems Red by Martha Wells is so good because it's written from the perspective of a murderous robot, and it's hilarious. So I'm not sure if this one will be as scientific, but I think it's gonna be really good and unique. This one comes out on March 2nd, so I'm definitely gonna go grab that one prior to my birthday, which is April 4th, and I will read that. The 7th book I'm most excited for is The Lost Village. It is about Alice, a documentary maker whose grandmother and the town that she lives in, everybody disappears. Alice goes back to kind of document what happened and to find out if she can find anything strange or find out what happened. There's Lewis. Hi, Lewis. Anyway, she tries to find out what happened to everybody in the town, and soon finds that something or someone does not want her and her crew there, and sort of like creepy things start happening. And so I'm really excited to read that because I love ghosty, creepy, paranormal stuff. I am a frequenter on No Sleep Reddit because I like being scared. It's like my favorite way of being scared too. I love creepy, ghostly things. I'm not sure if there's gonna be ghosts or not, but it is a thriller. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what actually is the issue there and seeing how it's written, because it's set in 1959. So that'll be cool. It's a mining town, and I think it'll be really creepy, at least. It comes out on March 23rd, so if you want to get scared with me, that's when to buy it. Next up is The Therapist by B.A. Paris. It is about this couple that moves into this new house, their dream house, which soon becomes kind of nightmarish because something bad happened in that house and they don't know what it is. And I'm not sure if there's ghosts or something happening that's making her feel like it's haunted. But she tries to find out what happened, and I'm wondering if she is the therapist, the woman of the house. I didn't specify. I'm just wondering if she's gonna coax the ghosts out of her house or kind of like help people with that, but even her neighbors won't tell her what's going on. So I am interested in finding out what exactly happened and what exactly is nightmarish about this house. That comes out on July 13th. Again, if you want to be scared with me, that's when it comes out and we shall read it together. The 9th book is The Drowning Kind by Jennifer McMahon. It comes out on April 6th. It's about a woman who returns to her grandmother's estate after her sister drowns there. And she kind of soon finds out that historically her family has participated in a lot of supernatural happenings, and so she tries to find out exactly what happened to her sister. Maybe she didn't drown or anything like that, but she kind of looks further into what exactly her family was up to in that time. I really love that it has like spooky vibes, but it also seems kind of melancholy. As you can see from the cover, it looks beautiful and almost melancholy, so I'm wondering if it's like about like a more peaceful supernatural or if it's like evil. I'm not sure because the cover is beautiful and I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be like as horror-y as it is. It says the genre is horror, but I don't know, my impression is that it's going to be a bit more flowery, scary. And finally, the 10th book that I'm most excited for is The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren, which comes out on May 18th. This book is about this woman who joins a dating program or service that uses your DNA to match people up, and she gets matched up with the guy who created the program slash service, and she hates that guy. So I think it's going to be really funny. And again, like after reading spooky stuff and like serious racial stuff and political stuff, I'm gonna need some lighter reads this year. That comes out on May 18th, and I'm really excited to read that because it looks really cute and I love cute things. Seriously, if there's any way to make me cry, it's a happy ending, cute stuff, like lovely things, kindness. It just makes me bawl like a big baby. So that's all I have for today. Those are the 10 books I'm most excited for to read next year. And again, if you guys want to read with me, I will be posting that on my social media when I get them. And I appreciate you guys watching so much. It really, really helps me out. And if you love this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe down below. And feel free to share it if you want to. I really appreciate you guys being here and watching. And I hope you enjoyed this video and added some books to your to-read list like I did, which is bad because I still have 130 books on my shelf that I haven't read, so don't tell anybody. Anyway, thanks so much. Bye!